Ready when you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Kyle, what are the main differences you feel between lacrosse in the US and the UK?
Right. Well, I'm fortunate enough to work with Archlevel. I've been here for maybe 10 days, and I think we've done 4 or 5 clinics. I'd say the biggest difference I notice is just the stick work, and that comes with time. So I try to do as many stick work drills as I could, try and work on the technique and fundamentals, and hopefully, the guys that came to the clinics their stick work will get better. Then they'll go back to their teams and show those guys the new stuff they've learned, and it'll just get better and better.
Okay, so Carl, in the UK, there's a very small emphasis on the student athlete, and in the US, I suppose that's a much bigger deal.
Right.
What was your experiences moving through that system at college?
Right.
How did that help you?
Yeah, well, I think, like you said, in the U.S., you are a student athlete, right? So I was recruited to Hopkins as a student and an athlete. So when I got there, not only did I have to play hard, learn my stuff on the field, become a better lacrosse player, a better athlete, but it was expected that I was going to class. I had tutors, I had everything. They did everything they could to make sure that my lacrosse and my school were staying in line together. So in 4 years, not only did I have a great lacrosse career, but I graduated from Johns Hopkins and I got out of there. So the focus in the U.S., once you're a Division I athlete, which is what I was, and I'm assuming it's the same for Division II and Division III, is once you get to college, they want to make sure not only are you a great athlete, but that you're doing your job in the classroom and getting out of there.
Okay, so obviously you're over here with Archlevel Lacrosse. We kind of reached out to you through Twitter, kind of built the relationship from there, got emails, got a couple calls in, and then finally got you over here, which was amazing.
Yeah.
You are the first pro athlete we brought over for a tour.
All right.
Kind of kicking things off.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going to get some more.
Yep.
Do the same thing with them and keep building from there. So what are some of your experiences that you've seen over here, lacrosse-wise, your travel, and kind of what we got during the week, things like that you enjoyed?
Yeah, well, I think for starters, I was really excited. I think it was last weekend, it was almost 8 or 9 days ago, whatever it was, just how excited the kids were. I think, when you get out in the field and I do clinics and camps all the time, some kids are there to hang out with their friends, and some kids are there to actually work and get better. And I think every time I stepped on the field with these kids out here, everyone wanted to work and get better and had tons of questions. And when I told them to jog, everybody jogged, which, I know it seems small, but it doesn't happen everywhere.
It was great to see.
Yeah, it doesn't happen everywhere. So, I think for me and Archlevel, it makes sense for us to work together just because my biggest passion at this point is spreading this sport the right way, and that's clearly what you guys are all about. So I'm just happy to be here.
Very good. We're obviously about development and growth of the game over here, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. So numbers, whether it's 4 people at a clinic, whether it's 30, just to see them coming out and doing things like this is a huge thing on our part, because there's nothing like this in the UK yet. So we're really fortunate to have you over here with your experiences as far as the clinics and stuff you've done in the US. From here, from what we've been doing in these type of clinics, do you think this is something definitely beneficial that we keep doing and just kind of grow from here?
Yeah, I think, this is it. This is all that happens in the U.S. I think the thing I'd like to see next time I come, or whenever the next pro comes, whoever it is that younger guys are doing it. Because I think that's the difference between the U.S. and here. Whereas if you go do a clinic or a demo, whatever it is, you're in Baltimore, New York, or even California, you got these little tiny ones coming out, and so that by the time they're in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, they've been playing lacrosse for 8 or 9 years.
Right, exactly.
But that's all I think. I think you guys are clearly doing the right thing.
Carl, your time in England's nearly over. What's your next move? What are you doing in the next few weeks, next couple of months?
Next few weeks or next couple months? Which two?
You can both. If you
Okay, both. Right. Well, I think again, my trip over to England was incredible. 10 days. I had a great time with Archlevel. Got to bounce around London and see what it's all about over here. So I can't wait to come back. I want to get back to the States. It's back at it for STX and Nike training, getting ready for the next LX7 Pro Tour event coming up here in the next couple months. Got my new head coming out in a couple months, and just staying at it, staying busy, playing lacrosse.
Hey everybody, Brett Hughes here from Team STX.
Hey, what's up guys? This is John Christmas with the Boston Cannons and Philadelphia Wings.